Hey everybody, Matthew from Captive Audience Comics here. I wanted to highlight a couple of books that we found in the most recent version of previews that I think are worth checking out. So, as most of you know, every month Previews magazine comes out and looks like this. So it's like a phone book sized brick of all the major books, manga as well, trade paperbacks, hardcovers. And then it comes with additional inserts for Marvel and DC as well. So we go through this book every month and look for new items that we think might be worth checking out. Now, over the years, we've become very discerning on what we pick up as new picks. We used to pick all sorts of stuff, and then we just ended up selling them in our discount $2 auctions, and it really was a waste. But we always do find a couple of things that we think are interesting, and we thought we'd share them with you, okay? So the first one is Lawful number 1. So basically, I'll read you the description. The magical meets modern in a walled city with surreally familiar architecture where two small children with a sense of adventure get a grim reminder of reality. Every mistake one makes in this world will cause them to transform into a monster bit by bit, and in the eyes of society, there's no distinction between the rules and what's right. So imperfection breeds monstrous consequences in this urban fantasy adventure with deep social commentary from renowned and award-winning writer Greg Pak, who did Mech Cadet, Darth Vader, Planet Hulk, and acclaimed artist Diego Galindo of Stranger Things, The Voyage. So what we look for in a new comic book series, if we're going to check it out, it needs to have a compelling storyline. Have some sort of hook or interest or something new, or tell us something new in a different way. I don't need to just read another, zombie survival comic or a human civilization cataclysm comic or a aliens invade Earth comic. Like, those are all the same story, just retold with different pictures. Okay, so obviously we're looking for a compelling storyline. Secondly, art. I don't want to read a comic that looks ugly or stupid, in my opinion. And everyone's opinion on that is different. So what I think looks dumb, you might love. You got to decide on your own. But the main cover is always a good indicator of art quality, and this is the A cover. This is not a variant, and I really like this cover, and I think it looks very nice. I also like when they include concept art of how they were designing the kids, as kids and adults. Okay, so Lawful number 1, and that is by Boom Studios, and Boom's been doing, they've been doing a great job over the past few years. It is listed as a gem of the month by previews. I do not take the previews word on gems of the month. Like, in their gems of the month, they've got a new Berserker book, a Vampirella book, I don't know, Uncle Scrooge, Doctor Who, Space. Like, I think most of these books, they're not gems at all. I think they're just regular stuff you see every month. But so in all of that big monstrous book, that was the only new book that we thought about that we're going to pick up and check out. Now, in the DC Connect, which of course is much smaller, we normally don't pick up a lot of DC titles because, frankly, there's not a lot of collectors looking for DC titles. Also, DC Connects makes their variant images so small, it's really hard to tell sometimes even what they look like. But we noticed that in the Batman Superman World's Finest number 28, there is a Snurdy variant, which is not a ratio variant. It's an open order variant. And Snurdy's a popular artist. And I'll see if I can get it up closer for you guys. See if we can get focus. Come on, camera, focus. There it goes. So it's Batgirl, Supergirl. Looks like a nice cover, a nice background, whatever. I don't think it's going to be a version. I'm sure there's going to be title. I'm sure there's going to be a title bar on it, but for the concept art. So we think we're going to pick that one up because we just think that's a nice one, and that's the case where we would recommend a variant because it's not a ratio variant, and you'll be able to get that book for cover price. Now, Marvel. Marvel. There's a couple new books in here we're going to get now. thing with Marvel is whatever their particular story arc is that's going on right now, there's going to be like a billion copies. So this Blood Hunt, there's like Blood Hunt books for like every major story, every story, every. There's just a crazy, amount of stuff. Now, the Walt Disney covers, we're collecting the set of the Walt Disney covers, so we're just getting those automatically. I did read the caption on Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime. I don't think it's going to be worth getting, but if you're a collector of like Donald Duck, Scrooge McDuck, you're going to want to get that. So books that we are going to pick up. X-Men 35 Legacy number 700. I wish they would just decide how they want to number them. If they want to number them Legacy, just number them Legacy. But anyways, so this one is basically it's the end of the Krakoa Island storyline, right? So all good things must come to an end. Including the Krakoa era for mutant kind. This tragedy and triumph of fall of X, madness and mystery, rise of power of X, they've come to their end, blah, blah, blah. And then this just, it's written by an all-star cast. But what we have here is also featuring a story of family by X-Men Master Chris Claremont and a glimpse of things to come. This is why you need to read the previews. So that and a glimpse of things to come. So there could be, they could have teasers of upcoming storylines. They could be introducing new characters or anything like that. Plus, last issues in story arcs or major moments in comic history are always good things to pick up. Like first issues, last issues, deaths, births, first appearances. Those usually are good indicators of books to pick up. And then we also had Star Wars Ashoka. Okay. Now, the one that we're recommending is, now, if you're a Star Wars fan, there's lots of cool covers. Like this cover by Aka, or it's AKA. Well, I'm not sure. That's a really nice cover. I like that. I don't know if it's open order. This is a foil variant. It'd be interesting if it was just the lightsabers in foil. That might be kind of cool. This is the regular A cover. We're getting the action figure variant. These action figure variants always sell well, and their cover price. And they're open order. So those are always good. And for the same thing, we're picking up the Star Wars number 47, the C-3PO action figure variant as well. So those are some extra books. Now, obviously, we're picking up more than that. We're still picking up all the regular stuff that we have on our pull list, plus anything. If something new comes out, there's scuttlebutt about storyline, whatever. We'll get that added. That's just some new stuff that we're gonna add on to check out. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Maybe a couple things that you might want to think about adding. And if you have booking previews that you're like, no, this is going to be the next biggest thing ever, then leave a note in the comments and maybe we'll check it out and talk about it as well. So hope everyone has a great day and we'll talk to you later. Ciao.